In mid-January, two men were enjoying the winter weather by kneeboarding behind a snowmobile on Williams Lake in Michigan's Oakland County. The 2012 winter had been unusually mild with little ice on the lakes. Their day had ended in near tragedy when they broke through thin ice. They got out cold and shaken, but otherwise unhurt. The snowmobile remained on the bottom of the lake. The state of Michigan does not think highly of leaving your machine on the lake bottom, and it was our job to get it out. Access to the lake was limited for the launching of an airboat onto the thin ice. The snow machine was at approximately the red spot, and we had to launch from the yellow spot. About a half mile. This was a joint venture between Byers Record Service of Oakland County and Mike's Record Service of Saginaw County. There was a general idea where the snowmobile was in the lake. Locating it would be easier because of a floating ski rope that was attached. The ski rope was located floating on the surface. One diver prepared to enter the water as another served as a backup. The diver was inserted into 15 feet of water and attached the lift bag, which was used to float the machine. The machine was setting upright on the bottom. The skis were buried in the mud, however. Straps were passed over to the side, and the lift bag was eventually rustled to the bottom.
You need the bag.
The lift bag was attached to the snowmobile using the straps. It was later inflated, allowing the snowmobile to be floated to the surface.
I need my...
The machine was floated to the surface and towed back towards our launch point, onto a stable sheet of ice that was about 100 yards from shore. Even though the ice was about 3 inches thick, warm weather, rain, made it a very unstable working platform. The snowmobile is hanging from the lift bag that can be seen here, but the ice kept breaking away. We used 2x4s to help us on the ice surface, but it proved to be too much to try to get the snowmobile up onto the thin ice. After a considerable amount of difficulty and a lot of wasted time, it was decided to use the airboat to break the remaining ice from the snowmobile to shore. After about 10 minutes of ice breaking, the snowmobile was successfully winched to shore. At the end of the day, the snowmobile was out of the water, everyone was warm and dry, a successful mission.